Hello, hello. Welcome to our second part of the Lovable 101 for the AI Hackathon on the 6th of June. This time, as promised, we'll go a bit more in depth and have a look at the details. Of course, you can see we're on the dashboard again. Here, of course, you can attach things. That is quite obvious. If you're on the Pro plan, you can also make use of the new Lovable design system. They just revamped that, and basically you can really go in depth now in preparation, kind of which design style you want, and then it does it quite well. But what is really important, or at least interesting, is connectors and databases. So let's start with connectors. You can see there's quite a lot available. I'll go into detail here. So you see there's two different things. There's app connectors, which are all of these, and there are chat connectors. And chat connectors are basically just MCP tools. The agent can use it, but the more important ones are app connectors, I would say, because these are native integrations. So what's interesting is, obviously Cloud, we'll go into that in the future. It's connected to Supabase, which is Lovable's kind of main backend provider, but we'll go into that in a second. Shopify is interesting. You can literally set up a Shopify store through Lovable directly. Not that interesting, I guess, for the hackathon, but maybe in the future for you guys. AI is also an interesting section because you can use Lovable directly. It's like an AI provider. It's basically like OpenRouter or any similar competitor, and you can instantly, basically make use of all the AI models and all the APIs through Lovable, and payment and billing goes through Lovable as well. And this is the new one. They also included payments now, so you can also set up Stripe to, kind of get payments in if you want to. And of course, then there's way more. A few favorites of mine are definitely Airtable, which is basically a Google Sheets, but a bit nicer in my opinion. Brevo, if you look into email marketing, is also quite interesting. And then of course, the good old Gmail, Google Docs, Google Calendar. It really depends what you want to build, but have a look at the connectors before you start. Maybe it makes it easier for you. And then the second one, databases. So as mentioned already, they use Supabase as their main kind of provider. And you can directly connect Supabase in that way. So I did that already. If you did not yet, you can create a Supabase account. It's basically free for 2 projects. And as soon as you go over 2 projects in that account, you will have to go to the Pro plan or create a separate free account, I guess. And once you connected this, you can see your Supabase here. You can click on it, and then you can basically select the database that you want to have, or just create a new one. And then Lovable has direct access to it and will also immediately set up your database if you prompt it to, so you don't have to do that manually or afterwards. So this is quite nice. As I said, make sure to use the plan mode before you start. Select your design style if you can. Attach anything you want, maybe some inspiration. Cosmos, for example, beautiful page or platform where you can get some inspiration. Connectors, have a look at that. Databases, connect everything before you start. Go into plan mode, put in your prompt, as mentioned in the first part of this tutorial. And what I also wanted to mention is here, for example, you have a lot of Lovable templates. I rarely use them, to be honest, because I think they're quite generic. But a few of them are quite nice, like this one maybe, and you can use them as a starting point and adapt on top of it, or you just go into Cloud Design, Google Stitch, etc. and start designing in that way and give it as inspiration. And this is basically the second part. So integrations, etc. and connectors should be clear now. We'll probably make a third part as well. If you have any questions that we should mention in that one, please make sure to drop them in the comments or anywhere, so we can prepare for it. And otherwise, looking forward to having you on the 6th of June, and see you guys soon. Bye-bye.